I remember azure skies dancing above fragrant blossoms, a day painted perfectly across history's canvas. Amid swirling petals, beneath drifting vows, she shimmered. Sophia, ivory gown clinging, laughter echoing, sapphire gaze hypnotizing, whispered forever. Every guest vanished within our bubble. Kisses concealed beneath veils, fingertips tracing goosebumps, sacred unity proclaimed. Champagne sparkled. Fireworks erupted. Lips curved softly. Later, inside coastal sanctum, lanterns glowing, sea hush soothing windows, fingers reached toward warmth. Her silhouette, statuesque, marble carved, gleamed ethereal. Approaching bed, heartbeat thundering, exhale quivering, destiny murmured, "Tonight." Instead, silence answered. Excuses trickled. Exhaustion, dizziness, unspoken soreness. Concern overshadowed expectation. Understanding replaced desire. Assurances formed bridges between passionless embraces. Second evening, repetition. Migraine, she muttered, massaging temples. Wine untouched. My pulse pulsed louder. Shadows lengthened. Third cramps. Unbearable, she whimpered, curling beneath quilts, back turned. I brought warmth, tea, comfort. Hope stalled. Fourth, overeating regret. Stomach aches. I watched forks scrape barely grazed portions. Smiled through questions. Swallowed disappointments. Fifth, a rash, blamed detergent. Sixth, hormonal imbalance. Seventh, emotional fatigue. Every reason floated plausibly, yet something deeper lingered beneath her lashes. My hands stayed respectful. Thoughts didn't. Attempts multiplied. Morning coffee brewed precisely. Love notes slipped beneath pillows. Surprise excursions. Laughter manufactured desperately. Glances avoided. Physicality vanished. Marital expectation twisted cruelly. Midnights dragged across eternity. Crumpled sheets testified to loneliness. Sleepless, I memorized ceiling constellations. Outside, waves crashed rhythmically, mocking. 20 nights, 20 failures. 20 redirections cloaked within politeness. Heartache danced just behind eyelids. Pride shattered. Sophia remained distant, perfectly poised, untouchable. Affection withdrawn. Proximity painful. 21st evening, anger arrived. Candlelight dinner ignored. Her fingers scrolled silently. Fork tapped porcelain. "Do you love?" I asked, voice trembling. Eyes lifted slowly. "Love?" she repeated, tone hollow. Nod. Silence. Fork resumed. Attempts at confrontation disintegrated. Walls constructed with practiced precision kept vulnerability imprisoned. I observed helplessly. Every gesture rehearsed. Lips smiled, never genuinely. Skin warmed beneath Mediterranean sun, not my touch. Eventually, Clara texted. Old acquaintance. Former classmate. Surprising, intoxicating. Saw your honeymoon post, she messaged. Near Mykonos? Yes, I responded instantly. Sophia had already retired, citing vertigo. Again. Clara invited cocktails. I hesitated, then didn't. Bar hummed. Neon flickered. Her perfume hit first. Sandalwood, citrus. Legs crossed elegantly, dress glinting gold. Her grin? Electric. Small talk combusted into nostalgia. We reminisced. Secrets spilled. Tequila numbed guilt. Fingers brushed. Electricity ignited. Her lips approached. I didn't flinch. Everything rushed. Kisses, moans, skin against unfamiliar skin. Chaos wrapped us. Her hotel suite echoed sin. Clara breathed my name. I forgot hers. Guilt invaded post-release. Shame dripped across my chest. Her head rested peacefully. My soul screamed. Tiptoeing from bed, I retrieved trousers, ignoring ring glinting coldly beside fallen belt. Door closed softly. Back home, Sophia stirred. Where? Walk, I lied. She rolled away. Next mornings bore tension. Avoidance thickened. I boiled eggs. She declined. I touched elbows. She flinched. I suggested intimacy. She blinked, expression unreadable. Don't force. Fury surfaced. Resentment roared. 30 days, I finally said, voice cracking. Not once. I'm trying, she offered. Blankly. No effort, I snapped. Tears brimmed. I warned. What? She stood. Eyes glistened moonlight. I didn't want this. Breath escaped violently. Marriage. No, this type. Fingers clenched. Physicality. All. Understanding collapsed me. World tilted violently. You never wanted me? Sophia's shoulders sagged. Parents arranged, convenience. Me. Security. Reputation. Respectability. Air thinned. I assumed maybe feeling follows. Failed experiment. Entire existence undone. Quiet minutes passed. My voice fractured. Why accept proposal? Pressure. Expectations. I was tired, fighting them. But you pretended. I hoped to change. Cold honesty sliced deeper than blades. Suitcases appeared. Airport tickets printed. Distance welcomed. Sophia departed. Left memories, half-packed dreams, forgotten lingerie. I watched taxi fade. Later, bathroom mirror reflected stranger. Broken vows. Betrayal. Burned ideals. She never returned. Neither did trust. 3 mornings followed Sophia's departure. 3 silences. 3 bottles emptied. Desperation's aftertaste lingered. The villa felt haunted. Every object whispered her name. Sandals abandoned. Hairbrush forgotten. Pill bottle uncapped. Even empty hangers carried her ghost. I wandered aimlessly. Cold espresso. Unshaven chin. Strangers stared, some curious, others pitying. No questions surfaced. Nobody dared. I, the jilted husband, paraded invisible grief beneath polished sunglasses. Clara messaged again. You okay? No. Need escape? Yes. Her motorbike roared through noon heat. Helmet handed wordlessly. I climbed on, arms hesitant. She grabbed my wrists, placed them firmly around her waist. We raced across cliffs, stone walls blurring, wildflowers blushing beside our path. Freedom tasted metallic, wind slicing remorse. She never spoke. Neither did I. Eventually we arrived. Secluded cottage. Vines strangling brick. Inside, dim lights, velvet curtains, deep mahogany floors. Incense burned, something foreign, earthy. Leather couch, scattered books, forgotten wineglasses. It was raw. Intimate. Her world. She undressed mid-step. Shirt fell. Skirt puddled. I stood motionless. I won't ask, she said. Then lips collided again. Stronger. Hungrier. Clothing vanished again. No love. Only heat. Softer moans this time. Slower movements. Fewer regrets. Afterward, I sat staring. She traced my shoulder blades lazily. You're not angry, she said. No. You're starving. I didn't respond. You thought marriage guaranteed fire, she continued, but you lit it alone. Truth hurt. I stayed silent. Stay, she whispered. So I did. Days slip. Nights blended. We danced under broken bulbs, drank bourbon from mugs, kissed between bookshelves. I learned everything, her favorite poet, her childhood trauma, her ex's betrayal, her refusal to trust promises. But I never mentioned Sophia again. One evening, Clara approached wearing nothing but my shirt. She held paintbrushes. Lie down, she ordered. I obeyed. She painted me, not canvas, skin. Lines traced chest, thighs, collarbone. Cool strokes. Vibrant pigments. Red spirals. Gold streaks. Black dots near my pulse. She worked silently. I didn't move. When finished, she stared proudly. Your art, she whispered. We made love again. Harder, louder, paint smearing. Somewhere between gasps I forgot vows. Then everything unraveled. The letter arrived. My hotel receptionist delivered it awkwardly. Sealed, elegant envelope. No return address. Inside, 3 sentences. I know. She knows. Fix it or fall forever. No signature. Heart stilled. Sophia? Clara? Somebody watching? Panic spread fast. Breaths quickened. Palms sweat. I scanned every shadow. Eyes behind mirrors. Footsteps outside. Confrontation necessary. I called Sophia. No answer. Called again. Voicemail. Texted. No reply. I drank instead. Next day, another envelope. Same handwriting. Taped to cottage door. Message shorter. You're being followed. I locked every window. Shut curtains. Paranoia dripped through silence. Clara noticed. What's wrong? Nothing. Lies. She studied my jaw. Still her. Maybe. She kissed me slow. Let go. But I couldn't. Not fully. Something unfinished pulled me backward. That night, Clara suggested something different. Let's burn memories, she said. What? Yours. Hers. Everything. She fetched candles, bowls, matches. I brought Sophia's note. Clara tossed a photo, her ex maybe. We watched fire swallow the past. Felt freeing. Later, Clara fell asleep. I didn't. Instead, I drove. Rented car. Midnight highway. Aimless. Eventually reached the city. Sophia's building stood tall, glass and stone, soulless. I waited inside my vehicle until morning. Then I saw her. Hair shorter. Sunglasses large. Holding hands with someone. Man, older, confident. They laughed. Shared croissant. Touched wrists. I didn't breathe. He kissed her temple. My jaw clenched. She smiled. That smile, never shown to me. They disappeared inside together. I screamed. Fist hit dashboard. Fury overtook sorrow. Betrayal eclipsed everything. She'd moved on? Quickly? Or had she never stopped? Truth dawned bitter. Was I ever her choice? Or merely filler? Braking hard outside unfamiliar alley. Fists throbbing, vision blurred, I collapsed against leather steering wheel, drenched in sweat, heartbeat clanging like rusted bells. Horns honked behind. Voices shouted. Didn't matter. Rage drowned everything. Images wouldn't leave, her laughter, his touch, their synchronized strides. They looked practiced, routine, comfortable. Jealousy sharpened pain. Windows steamed. My thoughts spiraled. Questions flooded consciousness. How long? Where'd they meet? Was he before? During? Maybe always. I turned keys, revved engine, swerved recklessly toward cliff. Gravel sprayed. Tires screamed. Screams matched internal chaos. Suddenly, headlights illuminated figure standing roadside her. Not Sophia. Clara. She stood barefoot, robe flapping, mascara smeared. Anger etched forehead. Disappointment spilled across cheekbones. Moonlight painted her ethereal. What the hell? She shouted, approaching. I stepped out, silent. You left. Vanished. No goodbye. Nothing. Still, I couldn't speak. Her voice dropped. You saw her. Nod. She's with someone? Another nod. Tears welled. Why chase shadows? She whispered. Closure. Clara laughed bitterly. You're addicted. I stared. To feeling abandoned, she continued. You crave rejection like oxygen. Was that true? Clara backed away. I let you stay. Held space. Shared everything. You vanished chasing ghosts. Apology caught in throat. Leave, she said. Didn't argue. Drove away. Next motel reeked mildew, regret, desperation. Neon blinked overhead, vacancy. Showered twice. Couldn't rinse guilt. Whiskey offered brief numbness. Midnight brought knocking. I froze. Approached slowly. Clara. Eyes swollen. Lips trembling. She entered uninvited. Forgot something, she whispered. What? She kissed me. Then slapped hard. Pain stung beautifully. I loved you, she murmured. Stupid. My response? Another kiss. Aggressive. Desperate. Apologetic. Clothes discarded. Anguish became aphrodisiac. Her nails carved trails. I moaned names. Hers. Mine. Maybe hers again. Neither said Sophia. Afterward, she dressed wordlessly. Dropped photograph onto nightstand. Her, younger, smiling beside someone, same man from earlier, embracing Sophia. I blinked. That's my brother, she said. Lightning struck nerves. She knew. Clara nodded. Introduced us. Every neuron fired. Realization landed. Sophia orchestrated encounter. I was bait. Bait for her revenge? Why? I choked. She thought I stole someone years ago. Childhood jealousy. You were punishment. Stomach flipped. I didn't even want revenge, Clara whispered. Until I realized I wasn't faking anymore. Silence strangled both. She turned knob. You were never hers. She was never yours. Door closed. I sat stunned. Phone buzzed. Unknown number. Text. Everything hurts when truth arrives. No signature. Sophia again? Maybe Clara. Or someone else altogether. Sleep evaded. By dawn, mirror showed hollowness. Beard overgrown. Eyes sunken. Soul leaking. Decision formed. Flight booked. Island left behind. City welcomed me like an ex-lover. Cold, familiar, unforgiving. I visited old haunts. Bars. Cafes. Museums. Searched for meaning inside brushstrokes. Espresso foam. Strangers' conversations. Found none. Until I saw her again. Not Sophia. Clara. Gallery downtown. She stood beneath enormous oil painting. Stormy ocean devouring lifeboat. Alone. Beautiful. Unaware. I stepped forward. She didn't move. I'm sorry, I said. I'm not, she replied. What now? She shrugged. Canvas dries eventually. Do we? Depends. Pause. I don't want her anymore. I never wanted revenge. Can we be something real? Clara exhaled. Can you be honest? I nodded. I paint pain. You collect it. Maybe together. We heal. No, she said. We survive. Weeks passed. Leaves changed. Autumn dressed sidewalks with burnt gold, crisp rust, quiet sorrow. Skyscrapers loomed emotionless. I wandered aimlessly through art districts, bookstores, unfamiliar diners. Everything unfamiliar somehow welcomed me. Clara disappeared. Phones buzzed, screens lit, but her silence stayed permanent. Her last words haunted mornings, echoed behind eyelids every night. We survive. I'd survived weddings, lust, betrayal. Now emptiness. One chilly morning, I entered a tattoo parlor beside a Chinese bakery. Decided if pain wouldn't leave, I'd wear it proudly. Artist asked, what word? I answered, ashes. Needle etched permanence across ribcage. Afterward, I felt lighter. Walked outside. Bought sesame bun. Shared it with a stray dog. He followed me for 3 blocks. I named him Hollow. We healed slowly together, me, a walking bruise, him, a shaking skeleton. Apartment filled with barked laughter, scratched furniture, silent company. Neither judged. One evening, a package arrived. No return address. Just my name, scrawled crookedly. Inside, an envelope, a sketch, dried hibiscus petals. The sketch? Me, lying bare beneath brushstrokes, Clara's original artwork. Unpainted version. No ink, only outline. Backside read, before hurt there was stillness. I held it all night. Next sunrise, a decision bloomed. I traveled across the country. Not running. Searching. Mountains stood guard. Rivers hummed forgiveness. Eventually I found her. Santa Fe, dusty town, turquoise jewelry, endless skies. She was painting beside a cracked window in a sunlit studio. I knocked. She turned. Surprise softened her features. Didn't expect ghosts. I'm real. No more shadows? Only scars. We stood wordless. Then, come in. Walls were warm, covered in canvas, charcoal, spilled light. I missed Hollow, she said, eyes twinkling. He misses you. Smiles came easier this time. She poured tea. Jasmine. My favorite, remembered. Still painting pain? I asked. No, she whispered. Now. Healing. I nodded. We talked for hours, never naming her, never dissecting the past. Eventually, silence returned. But it wasn't heavy anymore. It felt safe. She stood, held out her hand. I took it. No rush. No burning fire. Only warmth. Real. Her lips touched mine, slowly. Not lust. Not desperation. Only trust. Fingers entwined, breath steady. Nothing needed fixing. No labels, no promises, no revenge, no rituals. Just two fractured souls beneath desert stars, learning softness again. Together. Maybe not forever. But finally. Honest.